Hey YouTubers, Zooskifilms here. Today I'm going to show you how to replace a windshield on a Honda Forza. The windshield is actually held in by 4 bolts that is actually covered by that Y panel, so that's the first thing we're going to have to remove. At the bottom of the Y panel there's a screw holding it from underneath, just above the tire, front tire, and using a Phillips screwdriver you should be able to pull that out. And then there's 2 more right behind the bottom of the windshield. And again, use a magnetic Phillips screwdriver because those things are a little bit tricky to get out. These took me about 5 minutes to fish out, but be patient and you'll get her done. Yes, there we go. The next step is to pull out both upper corners of the panel, and you just get your fingers right behind the panel, squeeze in between the windshield, and it should come out slowly. I like to put a piece of cardboard underneath to protect the paint. Go ahead and do the other side, and again, it might be a little bit tight, but just get your fingers squeezed in there and yank out slowly. It'll come out. Shouldn't break unless you really force it and make an abrupt pull, but this one eventually came out again and put a piece of cardboard underneath. And grab both upper corners and just yank downwards, and it should come right off. You'll see there are 4 bolts holding the windshield in place. I purchased the Tall Honda windshield, and it came with 8 pieces of grommet, and what I did was I sandwiched the grommets on, or the windshield in between 2 pieces of grommet before I put the screw in. I believe that's an H5 head. Now it's time to get the Y panel back in, and you'll seat it, give it a good shove, and it should eventually find its way in. You do want to make sure you check the sides of that Y panel, make sure they're flush with the headlamps and the lights, and then once you have it seated well, then you just sneak the corners back in and then put the screws back. After you get the 2 upper corners in, you'll notice that the bottom piece is probably on the outside of the black trim, so you want to sneak that underneath before you throw the screw back in. Put the 2 screws in behind the windshield, and then you're all set. I also wanted to show the original windshield did have a couple of pieces of rubber on either side of the windshield, and I don't know if that was to help with vibration, but new one doesn't have it, but it seems to still work very well.